Okay, so let's continue that idea of this movement of muscle, trying to get as much kind of movement with how the client is with their everyday pain. So if they're over a desk or in the garden or cycling or whatever, the movement here can be helpful to really kind of break down those tissues and get things moving. Now, I moved Jamie now into a seated position. Get that this might be more tricky, but have a go. It's worth playing with, certainly with somebody who is a friend first, so you get comfortable with the sarong move. And how, obviously, if you're working with a lady with underwear, then some toweling appropriate. When it comes down to sort of working with the underwear and bra strap, then just work around it. Don't undo. I just keep it up. So I talk the client through this first. So that's about sort of gently chin to chest for me, Jamie. And then as you roll forward, take your hands between your legs and just roll up like a centipede. Brilliant. And then you're working on this group, much as we did when we had the client laying flat. So come up again. That's perfect. And you can also go over each leg. So hands together and go over your right leg. Perfect. And then come over your left leg. So you can do either way, whichever works for you. And you often get that maybe the back pain might be more on one side than the other. In terms of our work, I tend to do open fists. So you can have your hands like this or like this. You can use your forearms as well if you wish. I'm going to use that open fist here. So not a clenched fist, but an open hand works really well. Keep your wrists nice and straight so you're not in this kind of place where you're putting your wrists under any strain. And then allow yourself to sit in a nice comfortable position and then get the client to press through, and then they curl up their neck. And as they roll forward, it's nice and slow, Jenny, nice and slow. You can really take. Now you can, if you know there's a tight bit, you can do a bit of this. Works really nicely. You can change your position slightly and do a little bit of out. You can do whatever you wish to do here. The key bit I will always remember when you come to the base here, that lower back, quadratus laborium, that tight erector spinae group down onto the top of the pelvis, just work through. The key bit to remember is when the client comes up, put pressure on. So I'm leaning on and the client comes back up again. Don't let them just come up on their own. Just make sure that you support their back. Obviously you can incorporate this for shoulder work as well with the erector spot, the upper trapezius and stuff through here too. Okay.